Hey, good morning, people. Welcome to Tokyo. This morning, I'd like to talk about the overwhelming level of honesty here in Japan. I say overwhelming because of one reason, and that's what we are going to talk about today. So, I think it's no secret that Japan is a very, very safe place. It is so safe that you can leave something on the street and chances of you finding whatever has been left on the street is quite high. Um, well, there are instances that people lost stuff and never get to find them. But I would say compared to compared to so many countries, the the chances of you finding something that you accidentally lost or something is quite high here in Japan. It's very, very high. Now, the reason why I say the level of honesty in Japan is overwhelming for me is like I grew up in the Pacific, a country, a very small country, and we have a lot of honest-hearted people. I mean, we do have honest-hearted people in my country as well, but I think the level of honesty here in Japan actually teaches me a lot of things about life. Yeah. If I can recall, I think I lost items from my wallet, my card holder, and all this like a number of times. So something like 5 times already. So every time I lost something, I always find it because it's like sometimes it's with it's it was kept like that item was kept at the convenience store that I accidentally left that item at, or sometimes I ended up getting it from the police station. Hello, Daisy. I'll give tea. And the level of honesty in like that act of being able to retrieve an item that I lost has sort of instilled in me like that. Every time I see something on the street, me being a foreigner, like every time I see something on the street or something that has been forgotten by someone, it actually like I always try to try and help other people to find their stuff as well. Like the other day, I find something on the train, and I have to take that item and give it to like the one of the staff at the train station. Like, like I had a lot of good experience retrieving lost items here in Japan. So I just want to contribute to the the level of what do you say, the level of honesty here in Japan. I don't want to be an outlier, like, yeah. So I think my point is, sometimes like being in a country for so long, you get to have some quality of some quality of or some way of doing things that are normal in the country. They start rubbing on you, if that's the right word to use. Yeah, but you guys, I Indonesia. Oh, welcome to the live. Yeah, so um, that's one of the things that I really like about Japan, and like I really have a very, when I'm in a rush, I always, I'm like very clumsy kind of person who loses stuff very very easily, and I think my Japan has been a very good environment for me. Like I can't imagine like being this clumsy and living in a very um, unsafe place or unsafe country. Even back home, my country is not too safe. Not too safe. Like it's not overly dangerous back home, but it's not too like if you lose something in the street, there is a high chance of you not seeing that item ever in life. So I I just feel like um, the I just feel like you know the the good qualities of Japan is the the life here in Japan, especially the safe aspect of Japan is going to be an a thing that I will miss a lot if I leave this country. I mean, yeah, who doesn't like safe places? Hmm. So Daisy asks, where are you? Where are you? So currently I'm in Tokyo. I'm in Tokyo, but I'm originally from Solomon Islands. I'm a student. I've been living in Japan for the last 3 years. And no, I don't speak Spanish. Only English and yeah, some languages back in my country. And if you are watching this and you are living in a different country, tell me like what aspect of the culture in that country does appeal to you as a foreigner. For me, I think it's one of them is honesty. Honesty, like the level of honesty in Japan is. I mean, I don't know if overwhelming is. I said overwhelming because like I benefited a lot from their honesty. So much so that I just can't understand like how could I survive with my with my clumsiness, my high tendency of losing stuff. How can I survive with that kind of attitude in another country? And that's what like I can't thank Japan enough for being this safe, man. I just came back from I'm actually I just came back from the police station. I lost something last night. So at 12 o'clock. So they have this so the in Japan at convenience stores usually during Christmas they have this really tasty chicken, roast chicken and all this. It's only during Christmas. So last night I went to a family mart close to my place, and then I accidentally dropped a personal item, and I managed to to also retrieve a lost item on Sunday this week, and then again today. So it was like I knew it was going to be at the police station when I was looking for it in this morning. But then I was like, oh man, I know it's there, but I'm too tired to go and talk to the police again that I lost another item. I mean, it's yeah. What would I do without you, Japan? Yeah, the place is so safe. They're so safe. Now, having said that, there are incidences that people lose stuff and never retrieve them. They lost wallets, and sometimes they retrieve the wallet but not the money. So, like, it's totally untrue to say that Japan is overly safe, but compared to so many countries, it's pretty safe. Like, it's, I would say, if I would put a percentage on it, it would maybe 90 plus percent. Yeah. So that's an aspect of Japan that I think it will stick with me for a very long time. And if I leave this country, I'm actually finishing my studies in March next year. So if I happen to leave the country, I'm definitely going to miss the level of honesty here. Like, it's it's very good, and like it it makes you enjoy living in general. Like you can go places uh, without wrecking your brain that, oh, I need to be careful, I need to do this. Like, you still need to be careful in certain places, but um, it's generally safe. Like, uh, oh, thank you, Satoru. Thank you. Welcome again to the stream. Do you speak Indonesian? No, I don't speak Indonesian. I only speak English and languages in my country. What are you doing? I'm studying in Tokyo. What are you doing in Tokyo? Yeah, so that's one of the things that I love about Japan. The the level of honesty and how safe it is. If you're living in a different country as a foreigner, tell me, what do you love about that country? So safety, honesty, and what else? What else do I love about Japan? Well, let me think. Getting cold here. I need to go inside this building. So I'm outside the telecom center here at Odaiba. I just came back from the police station. So I want to go in this building, but they have a piano over there that plays music, like it's a copyright music. So I don't want to risk my. Hopefully it doesn't. Is it? Please don't, please. Oh, no music, no music. Very good. I loyally support you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, everyone, have a look at this. This is the inside the telecom center. This is inside the telecom center, and they have this cute little place, espresso, americano, coffee beyond borders. I actually quite like the sandwiches and the what else? They have seasonal sandwiches. Yeah, this place is so delicious. Hey Satoru. Hey Satoru, let me tell you about a story last night. So recently I had a subscriber from America. So yeah, I hope he's watching this. So a subscriber from America, like, he subscribed to my channel, and then he commented on one of my videos saying that he's gonna be in Tokyo for a layover. Like, he's on his way back home. He's on his way back to America, and then He's on his way to America, and then he was stopping here in Tokyo for a while, and he sent me a message saying like, "Is it possible to meet up?" Then we met up last night. He was with his mom. They I think they were in Thailand visiting, and man, I was a bit nervous like when when I went to meet them last night. I was kind of nervous because like I haven't met them before, and I was not really. I was kind of I didn't I didn't know what to expect, but oh my goodness, they were so sweet. Yeah, like I was so happy that I managed to meet with them. So if you go to my channel and go to the community section, you will see our photo at the restaurant at Shimbashi last night. Man, they were so nice. I I personally did not I never imagined like because English to me English is like something like third or fourth language, and never in my wildest dream did I imagine like meeting someone whose first language is English, saying good stuff about the way I make my videos, my vlogs. Oh man, it was so heartwarming. So if you watching this, please again accept my appreciation for making time to meet up with me last night. We had so many good conversations. Yeah, a lot of good interchange of kind words and all this. So I guess that's one of the coolest thing about being a YouTuber as well. Like when you get the chance to meet up with people who subscribe to your channel. Um, yeah, when you get to meet people who subscribe to your channel, you'll get to understand how they feel about your videos. Like, yeah, last night they were talking about like uh, how some of the videos that I make um, like kind of inspire them. Like I was like, really, was I really that inspiring? Yeah, but it was so nice to actually meet people who kind of like what you do. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened last night. And again, going back to our topic about Japan. Mm, Japan is gonna be missed so much. Like if I leave uh, this place, I think there are certain aspect of life here in Japan that um, I will still like there. I still have like certain aspects of the Japanese culture that I still need to like work extra hard to kind of understand or to kind of blend into. But overall, like all in all, I would say it has been a pleasant experience so far the last 2 years. Mm. Okay, so there's a question here. Do you often have people making fun of you? Hmm. I guess not really. Not really. Yeah, I think I don't really have too many Because I'm not so much. I'm not really a big channel as yet. So who knows? Maybe if I get more subscribers, maybe people will start saying bad stuff, unkind stuff. Mm. So I think I haven't really experienced any negative things so far from people online. But if that finally happens, I need to I need to find a way to deal with it. Yeah, because I think not everyone will like what you do. Like there are people who like what you do, genuinely like it. There's others who are just like that bimyo kind of okay, so he's okay, and there are others who don't really like what you do. Mm. So apparently, even if you are very good, like there are certain people who might not like what you do. Like for example, I'm not into uh, I'm not into like heavy metal stuff. I mean, heavy metal music. I'm not into that. I don't like listening to it, and I guess I'm not really hating on those people, but it's just something that I don't listen to. I don't watch it. Like it just not aligned with my taste buds. How you say? Yeah. So, uh, the point is, not everyone will like what you do. There are certain people who don't like it and don't necessarily hate you. They just don't like the content or the type of content you are doing. Like, I understand a lot of people might not really interested in watching vlogs, but that's one of my main kind of videos on my channel, and I totally understand it. And some people don't like the vlogs, and don't hate on people who make vlog as well, which is kind of cool. That's what I want to see. Like, if you don't like it, then just move on with your life. Leave it for those who like to watch that kind of content. But otherwise, um, to to just start, to just start um, disliking a kind of content and hating on the person who's doing it for no reason is something else. Hmm. Yeah. So I guess that's maybe I seem to be like really going all over the place. Yeah. It's a very beautiful Wednesday morning. It's 28 after. It's 28. It's 28 after. It's 20. It's 28 minutes after. What's this? 11 o'clock. Mm. So again, this is the inside the Tokyo Telecom, the Telecom Center here in Tokyo. This place is massive and it's always empty. Like you only see people around lunchtime coming out to have lunch, but otherwise they don't. Because I think they only have offices There's no this. There's only one Family Mart and some restaurants over here, but no shopping. No shopping. Like, yeah. So I guess that's why it's always empty. Otherwise, like at the top of this building, no, I don't know if you can able to see this. Like right at the top, there's a viewing deck that you can able to see the city of Tokyo. So the city of Tokyo is on that side. So for a price of 500 yen, you can able to get, you can able to have a very beautiful view. Okay, guys, let's go and get coffee from there. I need to get coffee. So this place is espresso americano. Let's see if we can have coffee here. Huh? Do I have money on me? Okay. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Okay. ここに、はい。すみません。カフェラテ、グランデ。はい、はい、大丈夫。すみません。ありがとう。Okay, guys, so we'll sit over here. Oh, the sandwich looks so nice. Oh, look at that. No, it's Tokyo Telecom Center. Gordon, are you home yet? Why are you turning like this? Almost. Oh. So Gordon, last night I lost something again. And yeah, early this morning, like 12 o'clock. Okay. You guys, my coffee is ready. Oh, this is so good. Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh. So I keep losing stuff in Japan. So I keep losing stuff here in Japan. Guys, have a look at my coffee. Which line did you use? Like Rinkai line or Yurikamome? From Odaiba. Okay. Oh. You like bird and Annie on Sesame Street. Yeah. I feel like I need to start singing here. Why? Why did you let me? You th- do you think I'm shy? Do I look like a shy person? Does it look like a shy person to you? Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Although, so let me show you the menu here. Menu. Let me read it. They have an English menu. They have espresso, americano, cappuccino, cafe latte. What I'm having right now, soy latte. I don't like soy latte. Macchiato, mocha, white choco mocha, flavored latte, caramel nuts mocha. They even have like iced espresso, iced cafe latte, iced soy latte, iced white choco mocha, iced flavored latte, iced cappuccino, iced caramel nuts mocha, and they even have Italian soda, pineapple, apple, cinnamon, peach, ruby grapefruit, and lime. Tea, they have Earl Grey tea, iced tea. Oh, Sumisin, excuse me. Funny how things So they say if you bring your cup, your own cup, you get a 20 yen off dessert. Affogato. What is affogato? Last night. What flashlight are you talking about? Sesame dual eating challenge. Last night when the lights went up. Hmm. Avocado shira nai no desu ka? Shira nai no desu ka? Last night when the lights went out. Last night? Did That's like news to me. Last night when the lights went out, after I pumped your chicks shit. Oh my goodness. So Some people say I don't even know what this oscuro is talking about. Anyway, let's move on. Let's have a look at this. Oh goodness. Hey Jude, be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. Remember. So 11:41 at the moment. Talk about TV shows. What TV shows? TV shows. I need to renew my Netflix. The last time I had Netflix, the last time I had Netflix was like 2 years ago. At that time, I just bought the subscription. I just subscribed because of because there was a favorite show coming on at the time, so that's why I subscribed. So after I watched it, I decided not to renew the show. But guys, recently I went to watch Moana 2, and I think I quite like the movie because Moana 2 has some Solomon Islands stuff inside, because I'm super excited about. Like that's one of the reasons why I went to watch that movie. There's an artist from the Solomon Islands who was part of the production team, and she so at the end of Moana, you will see like there was a kind of a new sailing boat that appeared with a darker looking person. Yeah, so that person was supposed to be like from a country, and the boat, like, it's called Tapuke. It's, they still have it. Like it's only, the boat is unique to one part of the country, the eastern part of the country. So there's an island, or actually I haven't been there myself, so I don't really, like, I haven't been to that part of the Solomons, but they have, like, we have a lot of great voyages in the Solomons. That's back in the days. And our people sail from island to islands. Yeah, so it made sense that they could able to build. Yeah, so if build sailing boats like that, I don't know if you, sailing canoes. So they sail on canoes. So According to history, they say that our people come from Southeast Asia, like they sail from Southeast Asia. But like, mm, it's kind of funny. Not kind of funny, but like when you think about it, like our most of our people are like me, like they look like me. But then to say that we come from Southeast Asia, it's something that like, I mean, at a glance, like I don't know, but yeah. So according to research, like we share a lot of similarities with like the indigenous people of Southeast Asia. There's something called lapita, not lupita, lapita pottery. So people making pottery out of clay in the islands, and that is very similar to some places in Southeast Asia, I guess. Yeah, so there's a lot of history back home. Yeah, so Gordon, that's a very nice topic suggestion. I would I would school myself in that area, and then maybe I'll talk more about it in the upcoming lives. Gordon, what are you doing today? What are your plans for the rest of the day? See you. See, you're sharing a good topic now. Hmm. And you guys, like, um, I feel like if I go back to the Solomon Islands, I feel like if I go back to the Solomon Islands, there are so many stories for me to talk about on film. Um, on my island, like, oh, just got home. On my island, like, there are so many coffee farmers. There used to be an interest in coffee growing, like when I was back home. Like that was like maybe 10 years ago. But the sad thing about my my country is the government is not. I'm not really sure what's the case like now, but the government is not doing enough. So I have an uncle who has like a very big coffee farm, but because he couldn't able to get like a market for the farm, uh, the farm was just abundant. Hmm. So I've been thinking like, what should I do if I go home? Like, should I tell these stories or should I help them find a market for it? I think the Solomon Islands has a very small drinking coffee. The coffee drinking culture in the Solomon Islands is not that really big. Um, I think coffee drinking is more of a city thing back home. Like it's it's normally a culture that is practiced in cities. We actually we only have one city in the Solomon, so the mm, the coffee drinking culture in the Solomon Islands is so. What I'm saying is, for these poor farmers, like to get something out of their coffee domestically, is an almost it, I mean, there's no chance for them to earn something from their coffee if they are to sell it locally. Like the market is very, very, very small. Mm. So the only way for these farmers to kind of earn something, I mean, the way out for them is if a market is like if the government finds a way to help these farmers find a market overseas. Mm. So hopefully I go back home and then bring the stories, like document the stories and probably find a market for them. And we have mm, yes, Gordon. I'll find something about. I'm getting inspired like every time I come on live. Getting inspired to do new things. Mm. I have mm, so yeah, these poor farmers. So in my village, people are in my village. Um, People go from one crop to another because of the sad reality of the market. People go from one crop to another. Like it depends on. I don't want to stress myself, man. Does it look like stress to you? I'm not stressing. So in my country, um, I mean, especially on my island, like people just go from one crop to another. So there are so many crops that people plant to try and earn money. What is kava? I think if you haven't been to the Pacific, you might not really understand what is kava, but it's an alcohol kind of. It it's not really similar to alcohol, but like it has some sedative, sedative, right? Sedative quality characteristics. Kind of similar to alcohol, but uh, that's a very lucrative business back home. Like a lot of people export it, so they earn money. And also, there's currently the price of cocoa. Cocoa. We call it cocoa back home. COCOA. But like it's spelled differently in. I mean, it's said differently in other countries like COCO cocoa. But in my country, the word cocoa is like it's not a good word. Yeah, so I like to say cocoa. Yeah, we say cocoa. Cocoa. We say cocoa back home. COCOA. Cocoa. Nihon. Nihon dayo. Gordon, do you want to know what's the meaning of Coco? C-O-C-O in, but normally we say K-O-K-O back home. It's, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that here on YouTube. Maybe I'll send you a message, tell you about it. No, it's it's a male part. So, mm, nope. Okay, so yeah, I think going back to the topic of discussion, like going back to the title of this stream, Japan. Japan is very nice. Japan, no, Japan. I love Japan, man. Gordon, I'm actually leaving in 2 months' time. In March, I'm leaving Japan for forever. So that's why I always come on live, um, just to talk about it. Talk about the fact that I'm leaving. I'm I'm graduating, so I have to leave Japan. So I'm leaving Japan, and I don't know if I'll ever come back. But it has been a very, very wonderful experience. Um, you'll be back. Like for me, coming to Japan was like, if I'm just going to get up and go and like just go anywhere, I wouldn't really do it. You guys don't understand how much we earn in the Solomon Islands. It's very little, and to just have a chance to come to a country like Japan is very. I mean, it's something that is unheard of. Like, you have to have money. You have to have money to go. So, man, I have to move to the other side. Oh my goodness. Oh, shit. Mm. So, there's not a lot of content creators in my country. You guys, there's not a lot. So, I don't really understand how YouTube works in my country. Whether it is, I don't know if it's even. Oops. So basically, like, and it's kind of cold in here. But I feel like if I am going to start making videos consistently from my country, that would be okay. So my gimbal just died. Anyways, so I feel that like if I start making man, I really love rambling away on YouTube like this. Like it helps me speak good English. Okay, let me get back to that. So I feel like if I start making videos from the Solomon Islands, like if I go back and start making videos from home, that would be that would be a very very that would be a very very nice way to tell people about my country. Because I feel like the media done hasn't done enough to sort of tell people about. Whenever you go on Google and then type Solomon Islands, yeah, usually like you have beautiful pictures of islands popping up here and there, but there hasn't been any detailed information about that. Things like, do you need a visa to go to the Solomon Islands? Which places are which spaces are I mean which places are worth visiting that country? What can you do in a country? How much is this and that? Is it worth staying in the capital? Is it worth traveling to the islands? What sort of transport? Um, um, do you need to? Yeah, so this kind of tips like um, if you're hopping from an island to another, like what's the best means of transport to? Yeah, so those tiny things like it's a void that needs to be filled. So I'm so super excited about this. Day-to-day work, right? How you guys cook, like what sort of food? I feel like food in the islands is very plain, is very blunt. Like that's a harsh statement, but that's like a reality. But just like any other place in the world, um, you know, food is influenced by a lot of outside factors. So the same is also true with the Solomon Islands. We have over the years blended our local cuisine with so many outside influence like Indian spices, Chinese, and all this. Well, Gordon, that's a very big statement. We do have clothes, man. We are not that. We are not that way back. So there are so many opportunities. But I feel like the traditional way of life in the Solomons is but I feel like the way of life in, I mean, the traditional way of life in the Solomons is kind of similar to Japan in terms of respect. Like we tend to have like it's we should have respect for elders and all this. But I feel like recently things have been changing a lot in the islands. Like people they uh I don't I don't really know how to talk about this, but like that's what I tend to like about Japan. It's they still have like like students are told certain ways of doing things at an early age, and they are sticking to it. Like you can see, they are sticking to like being respectful, being currently I have like a job at the school, a part-time job at the school, and I can uh, sometimes you see kids that like tend to do things differently, but generally speaking, like Japanese students are well mannered, they are very orderly, they listen to their teachers, and this is something that is slowly fading away in our country for so many so many reasons. Yeah, so yeah, but I find it really, sometimes like, the Japanese students, especially the little kids, they sometimes don't really talk that much. But there are a few of them that like, I came to Japan with this understanding that people in Japan are very shy, they are very reserved. But then there was this time that one student asked to like touch my hair. He touched my hair like this, and I was like, "Oh, is this your hair? What style is this?" And he was like, "I'm." I find it like really, really interesting, so to speak. Like to to come from a very shy persona to a very outgoing one that wanted to touch your hair, and like sometimes they even I say it's like they will hit your belly, they will like touch your belly, poke your belly. I mean, um I'm not really against that, but it's like I'm not really against that, but I just find it like really interesting how how Japanese, like, I think this is not for everyone, but like how some of them can go from being a very reserved person to the one that started touching your belly, poking your belly, and touching your hair. Very interesting. And I also like how Japanese people, like, they tend to put a different persona. They tend to put on a different persona, like in different situations. Like for example, I can meet someone today at work or at a party, and we'll be chilling, vibing, talking away, you know. But then the next day, because the next day, but then the next day, like they are a different person altogether. Yeah. So an example, like at work, um, there's a Japanese person at work. That was last year. I used to do this work like at a at, like it's like a packaging company. Oh no, it was like a AC AC company. So what they do is like they hire part-time workers to get stuff out of a shipping container, and normally we will work with like a local staff. So most of us who work there are students, were students, and most of us who work there are students. So like from 9 to 12, yeah, from 9 to 12, uh, we would be tasked with um, trying to get all the AC parts from the container onto a platform that will be whisked away by a local staff. This I don't really know the name of the uh, those tiny trucks that move stuff within a warehouse and all this. Yeah, so this Japanese guy, he speaks I mean, I think he's very conversational when it comes to English. His English is, it's not really good, but he can actually make a basic conversation. So he so the forklift, yes, that's it. Golden things. So he's really funny, and then he makes a lot of the jokes when we're walking. Yeah, so I know him as a very funny person, and I really like him. Like, I would crack jokes and he would be laughing. Yeah, that's when we are walking. But before, if he's doing something else, or before we start work, he's a different person altogether. Like normally we would arrive something like 5 or 10 minutes before the job starts. But if I meet him before the job starts, like he's not really that bubbly, funny, and exciting person. He's a totally different person altogether. So that's what I notice about Japanese people. Like they are good at like putting on a different persona in different situations. Yeah. So you can know someone at a party. You can talk about all sorts of things, but outside at the on the next day, expect to see a totally different person altogether. Mm. So I think if you move to Japan, that's something that you need to get used to. Like, don't try to be so don't take it too seriously. Don't take it too personally when people act like that, because I feel like it's their way of doing. Like, it's your culture, maybe. Mm. Too serious. You got a topic like this and find a person to monitor your channel. Too serious, man. That is what I always go through 24 years. Oh, I see. You gotta discuss it with other foreigners. And like I always had this. I always had this. Um, I mean, I always wonder, like, why are they like this? Until I came across like uh, an American YouTuber. He's a very small YouTuber, but he's been here for 10 years. His name is Grow. Grow as is like Grow. Gordon, if you want to check him out, please go and check him out. He's very good. Grow Karu. So Grow Karu, one word. Grow and then Karu. Karu. Grow Karu. So he actually talks about this. Like I quite like his videos. He doesn't Grow Karu. Go and check him out. He has a lot of nice topics on Japanese culture. Like he I actually like the topic of people putting on different personas. I understood that from one of his videos. Like he actually helps you understand like this and that and this and that and this and that. And I think he did a degree in something related to maybe I don't know, maybe sociology or something to do with culture, maybe cultures. So he has a way of explaining things in a in a very deep but understandable manner. But I feel like my Japanese friends at school are kind of very international. I feel like yeah they are too international. International in the sense that like maybe they've been to America or they kind of worked in an English kind of environment, so they they are more westernized, so to speak. Yeah. So I didn't really get to experience a lot of culture shock at school. Yeah, because everyone speaks perfect English, even though they have an accent like me, but you can tell that like they know a lot of English, like just you can actually tell, right? I mean, even if someone has an accent when he speaks in English, but just the choice of words, the sentences and all this, like you can tell that someone has been investing a lot of time learning the English language by the way they speak and the words they use and even the jokes. For me, like when I started learning English, like especially when I started speaking, that's one of the things that I noticed. So I learned English for a total of maybe 14 years. Yes, Girl Curry is nice, man. You need to follow him. He even gives you like ideas on how to learn English. He's very good. And you know what, Gordon? He's also a guitarist. He plays guitar. He's a musician. So hopefully I meet up with him soon and we'll try and sing together. I I don't know if he sings, but like maybe we can play guitar together. And there's another Japanese YouTuber who makes videos in English. Is very small. I think he's just started, and he's kind of new to YouTube. But I'd like to meet him too because he's a jazz guitarist. He plays jazz guitar, and I would really like to meet him. I would like to meet him, and your issue. Wow. Yeah, I'll find time to meet him. My only problem at the moment is I'm very busy as well. So hopefully in January I will start meeting people. I'm very busy trying to complete my thesis. Mm. Go and watch my the video that I uploaded yesterday, and you will kind of understand like the dilemma, right? I'm going through like I discussed something a dilemma that I am currently going through as I'm about to leave Japan. So should I leave or should I stay? That's a question that I think I kind of talked about in that video. So basically guys, I think that's all I have for today. I need to go as well because I need to do some writing. So there's a video that I uploaded yesterday. You just go to my channel and then see it's called a typical morning routine in my life as a small YouTuber in Tokyo. No frog video, man. It's not a live, it's a video that I uploaded yesterday. Hey, so if you are watching this for the very first time and you haven't followed me, I'll be really happy to if you can subscribe to the channel. Yeah, guys, we almost hit 2,000 subscribers, and let's make it to 2,000 subscribers before 2025. Yes, and I promise you guys, I will keep uploading videos no matter what. I've been like, I have a very tight schedule that like actually looks so hard for me to come on live, to make videos, edited videos on the channel, but I am not gonna let go. I'm not gonna let go. No, I'm gonna find time to. So I've been finding time here and there to actually make videos. And hey, welcome back, Daisy. I'll gift you. Yeah, so Daisy, I was just talking about like I'm very busy with school at the moment, but I am trying my best to make videos here and there. So if you're interested in watching videos from Japan, especially from a foreigner from the Pacific Island, living here, my experiences, then head over to my channel, check out my videos over there, and also don't forget to subscribe, like this video so that it will be pushed out to more viewers like you out there on the internet. Otherwise guys, I'm so sorry, but I have to go because I have something to do before 6 p.m. Yeah, I need some writing to do. I need to go back to writing. Otherwise guys, thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.